Today we're going to talk about hope molecules, which is a nickname given to something very specific that happens when you exercise. Let's check it out. Hi, I'm Jason Pierce. I'm a personal trainer, and I really love learning about the body and how things work. When I took the course from the National Academy of Sports Medicine to become a trainer, it was a lot of information. I mean, it hits you with a ton of information, and it just like anything else, some of it sticks and some of it doesn't. So you got to go back and refresh on different things. And of course, they don't have time to delve into every single detail of things. So I always like it when items pop up or someone sends me things. And my wife is really good at doing that, sending me really cool little tidbits here and there. In fact, last week's video was from an article she sent me. And same for today. She sent me this video.
When you contract your muscles, they literally secrete these proteins into your bloodstream that make you resilient to stress and can protect you from depression. The scientists called them hope molecules.
That is Dr. Kelly McGonigal. She's a psychologist, and she really is into figuring out the relationship between the body and the mind, which of course is incredibly important. The whole gist of this is that when you exercise, so when you contract your muscles, and this doesn't have to be anything particularly crazy, it can just be going for a walk. Your leg muscles contract when you walk. Any amount of exercise will turn on your muscles, and your muscles in turn into a factory of all these great processes that start happening. These little proteins are created. They're called myokines, and their myokines are part of the cytokine family. And this, again, we get all this detail about drilling down into what this is, but the whole point is you flex a muscle, myokines are released, and they do some very specific things that gave them the nickname hope molecules. They promote our health by decreasing inflammation, increasing fat oxidation, which is great, stabilizing glucose levels, and preventing cognitive decline. That sounds amazing. All of those things sound amazing, especially the cognitive decline part. They have a unique ability to cross between the blood-brain barrier. That's what helps protect the brain from trauma and also from bacteria and things like that. So not just anything can get through that, but these can go through it. And so they get created by the muscles and they move up into the bloodstream and then up into the brain, and they release positivity, essentially. They are what make you feel good when you exercise. Maybe not during the exercise itself, but after exercise, you generally feel good. These little myokines are a reason that exercise is prescribed sometimes as an antidepressant. It's been known for years that exercise can help with the mental state and help treat the symptoms of depression. There's newer research that shows that exercise can help people get off antidepressant medicine. The discovery of the myokines is relatively recent, in the past decade or so. So the actual mechanism by which this antidepressant function happens are these little molecules. So exercise has a tremendous role in our health, of course, building muscle and helping prevent us from injury and things like that. But it also helps stimulate the brain to be more positive, which is helpful, reduces stress. And again, they talk about how exercise can help stave off cognitive decline, so dementia, Alzheimer's, and things like that. The research on that is ongoing, but there's some really positive things that they show that exercise does. And the exercise doesn't have to be something crazy. It just means moving. For as sedentary as we have become in this day and age, with all the tech and everything making it so we don't have to move much, the more we move, the better we will be. Get your muscles moving, and that will get your brain stimulated, and that will help you to feel better in general. There's often times when I'm about to do a workout, I'm like, I don't want to do this. All right, I'm just going to do it. And then usually by about 5 minutes into it, I'm like, this is great. And by the time I'm done, I'm feeling much better. My outlook on the day has changed, and I'm able to get a lot more done because of all the extra energy I've got from the workout. This positive impact of exercise on our brains is really helpful to get us through everything we have to do in a day, whether that be work or dealing with kids or, in my case, crazy dogs I have to deal with, and whatever we have to do in our daily lives. The clarity that exercise gives us is amazing. And so I cannot stress enough how important it is to get some exercise in. 5 minutes is plenty. But obviously, the more you do, the better you're going to be, because we want to build up the muscles, we want to build up the cardiovascular capabilities, and all of this will help us age better and keep our minds healthy and keep us in a more positive state of mind. And these days, we all need that. So remember, hope molecules, they're swimming in our body every time we exercise. Just think about that when you exercise and see if that will help you exercise more. As usual, please subscribe to this channel. It really helps to have more subscribers. Tell your friends about it. Leave a comment if you feel like it. And as usual, stay healthy.